secrets in conference play. They know you know them. There's always a little trickle of bad blood here and there, particularly when both teams are ranked as these two are in this one. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Oklahoma's offense will get the football first. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now. I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the year, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle. How he finishes will determine whether he's going to be at that high ceremony.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. All right, guys, let's talk a little bit about Oklahoma. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and, man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Four-star D-lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well,
that's all I got.
The excitement from the fan base and the reaction, it's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that position, play the defensive line, is so important for these college teams. He'll fit right in.
Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of one. And the Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to throw, it's Kane. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Sooners want to move quickly. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. It's complete to the left. Putting together a real scoring thread here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The Sooners come to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's laid. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Let's take just a second and talk about Oklahoma. Big moment in recruiting last week. Four-star defensive back gives a verbal commitment. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Obviously, the adjustment of speed is a big deal, but that's why you go get a four-star guy like this. I mean, he's got speed. He plays so many DBs at one time. This is a position I feel like you can transition to college really well. The expectations for him are going to be high.
Quarterback on the keeper. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now it's second and goal. Trying to slam in. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. They keep nudging it closer, but now it's third and goal from the 1. Now we're sneak for it.
Decision coming up here. I'm kicking a field goal. Maybe first drive of the game. You want to pay it off and just put some points up on.
And see, I'd go for the touchdown because here's the thing. I'm going to make them go the length of the field, almost 100 yards. Even if I get stopped, I'm starting this game aggressive.
He didn't get there. Fourth and goal from the 1, and they are stuffed. The Wildcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won, and last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. And going backwards, and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Just when they're looking run, now up top. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. They say you can call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. At the 20, he's got space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's
There was no one open.
A quarterback doing that to your defense.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. They stop him cold. Maybe gets a yard to the 34. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quarterback adapted. Trying to escape and get it himself. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for the season, for this game, and really for this drive. Earlier, when he called his own number, it was a big gain. He does it again. He's got the knack for just understanding when to throw it, when to take off and run. You saw it right there.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense. A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake, now the throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it, they know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
From the gun, the ground game. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Finds his big tight end. Got enough to move the sticks. 1st down from the 17. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Damn.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout.
What's the matter? He got that touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Gonna run it. It's Barry. He made the first tackle, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. We've reached the break, and Kentucky is on top. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Trying play action. Finds his tight end. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. To the air, it's Kane. Finds the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of
good
confidence.
defense.
He's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. When you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown, DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
And the Sooners come to the line in the hurry up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. He boomed it through. A 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. All right, guys, let's talk a little Kentucky. A big-name running back, always a great get in the recruiting world. 4-star running back they got last week. Seems as if he'll fit in nicely here.
Oh, he's going to be a great fit. I mean, when you get a great player like that, the whole fan base gets jacked up. You see it all over social media, and it starts to build some momentum in your recruiting class.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He's going to take off. He'll be brought down at the 32-yard line. Good job by the defense to keep him away from that 1st down marker. It's 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Let's see what he can do with it. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Football with the run. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
When offenses get 1st downs like this, and they move the sticks, and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Goodbye, we can stop.
Looking for a man. It's Kane. There's the pressure. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Sooners will call on their punt team. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week.
I don't know why they decided to do that.
Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
And there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football, make your plays, put a good drive together here.
Squeezes ahead for a couple. They'll get it out to the 9.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
It's all about critical downs and distances on defense. You want to be great unit defensively, you've got to be good on 3rd down and in the red zone. For this defense giving up a 3rd down like that is just a gut punch.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
2nd down, they'll go to the air.
Oh, I did not see that, guy.
The other way. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Dropping back, it's Kane. Got his man quickly. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. A little less room to work with now. The ball's at the 28, and it's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yard. Nestled just inside that right upright. That brings them to within 1.
All right, let's not making mistakes.
Starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Plenty of time to work. Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end. He stopped just a chain length or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Wildcats
Got plenty of time.
options on 2nd and inches. Fires to the tight end. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Man, and tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop them?
And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
You're not going to win a lot of games if you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4 times, lost the game. And so far in this one, they're having difficulty again. These guys up front have got to do a better job communicating and giving their QB time.
And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He's got it down the middle. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
The Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Well,
They
then.
run him out of bounds. He gets it to the 47.
Well, that play was designed for that down and distance, right? You saw how he barely got enough to pick up the first. Really nice job by the play caller there, understanding the situation and what play to dial up.
They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. And the Wildcats want to crank the tempo. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. You see his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Finds his big tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. This will likely be the last play of the half. Works the middle of the field. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. And as a holder picks his spot, it'll be a 25-yard attempt. It is true as he puts 3 on the board. Now up by 4 here in the 3rd quarter. First half in the
It's too
time
close.
now, join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it off to start
Maybe
the
we
second
can
half.
score a touchdown.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
And that's one the offense just needs to be able to hit, right? That's a completion they should be able to hit in their sleep. Receivers got to do a better job.
Hauls it in. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kentucky will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt.
Yes.
Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Backed up now here, 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Kane. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Got his man on the right. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Sooners will hustle to the line.
And it's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. You can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to throw again.
Wow.
And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Sooners are flying down the field.
It's a really nice job making the play. You think about all the success they've had with Baker Mayfield and Jalen Hurts and Kyler Murray in recent years, but a big reason why those guys had success was they had big-time players on the perimeter getting open and making plays too. It wasn't just all the quarterback position. They brought in some big-time recruits from high school at the receiver spot. This guy is no different. He has a chance to be the next great Sooner receiver.
He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. He'll keep it himself.
No.
And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be first and goal from the 7. And the Sooners kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. A first down run on the doorstep. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Back to throw, it's Kane. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Offside. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense. Decline.
Oh, I hate this day. Let me guess, we're gonna lose.
Puts them up by a field goal. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys,
no.
The biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle. Minnesota is currently trailing in this one, but I've seen crazier things in Minneapolis. Trust me when I tell you that. On this field and off it, this game is...
Guys, do something!
It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to USC. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the field.
These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The #1 job is to protect your quarterback, and they weren't able to do it long enough that time.
This offensive line race, they've got to do a better job communicating pre-snap. Try and figure out which people on defense are going to be rushing the passer. Right now, this offense just looks confused up front.
Here comes Kentucky after picking up that first down.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
So now it's 2nd and long.
You gotta be joking. How do you drop?
After the incompletion, they go back up top. This one's complete. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again.
I'm done.
That's number 10. He managed a few yards on that return.
I'm about to be so livid.
On the ground.
Fuck it, I give up.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. The Sooners headed quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up. Defense has to be ready.
Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down.
I swear to God, if I get fucking fired, it's done.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Fires to the big fella. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
That was a touchdown.
Can really attack on this.
That is a sack.
Dropping back, it's Kane. The screen, and watch out. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down. Used to play fake, now to throw.
Yes.
Intercepted. Guess even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. Picked up a few extra on that return.
I'm not gonna lie, I am definitely pissed off.
First step of this drive comes from their own 44. Fires to the big fella. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progression.
Everybody calm down.
Get the
A
easy
little bit,
game.
I
Don't
could
take a
win.
shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
Good.
And the ball is out. Who's going to get it? And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
Ooh, offense really lucky there. Ball on the ground. Everybody's trying to make a scramble for it, and it just goes out of bounds. So the offense lucky to maintain possession.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And it was worth the gamble, but the long
We
pass.
suck
Kentucky
this
sends out
year.
the punting unit. He'll get it to about the
We
25.
gotta win.
Stop to the return. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
We're 3-2.
Looking downfield on first down. Quick strike complete. That one
3
could
losses
really
when
put
that's
this
a
drive into
loss
high
from
gear
last
as they
year.
get first
Fuck.
down at the 37.
Offenses love
Got
the
the talent,
explosive
but
plays
no.
through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready.
Really?
Turning it on. He found plenty of
We
room
gotta
and he
win.
gets it to the
We gotta win.
39-yard line.
We gotta win.
We reached a quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick
That
look
was
at the national
stupid.
rankings.
Didn't even do
So
anything
first down
fucking
will open up
right
the final period.
today.
Looking for room. It's Barrett. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Sooners want to pick up the tempo.
How about this defense rising to the challenge? Focal point #1, stopping the great running back. Check. How do we do it? Being physical at the line of scrimmage, getting off blocks, not missing a lot of tackles. They have checked all of those boxes and shut this dude down.
He'll pull it on the read.
Yeah.
Finds a crease at the 20.
We lost.
And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown.
Fuck you!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Try to calm down.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset.
I don't know what
This
to
is going to
do.
fall on the quarterback's shoulders here in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your team back and will them to victory. Incomplete there, obviously, but expect them to continue to throw it. This quarterback better dial in.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
He wants to throw it again. On target over the middle. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Finds his tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. Really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
He stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. They saw that blitz coming, and the way to get out of it is find the tight end.
Yeah, how quick did he see that, too? Sees the blitz, understands this is a matchup where I got my big tight end, the big fella.
And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky! They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big body frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
And it'll be a touchback.
I'll take that call.
25-yard
Is
So
I just hate fucking losing.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking for a deep man.
Hey.
Makes a grab down the middle.
Oh,
There he goes.
are you serious?
Oklahoma. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
We're going
The
at the
reason this
range.
offense is so exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous after the catch.
Somehow,
If this quarterback gets
fucking
through his
way, we're
progression,
going at the
David, and hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right?
We're
You
not
hit me in
good at
stride
this
where I don't have
shit.
to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback.
We got the talent.
This is a good one.
But that's
why
it.
they got 6 on that play.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Not the day they'd hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot. Now let's see if they can pull this one out. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum. To the air on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit, forcing the incompletion?
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up, see if they can maybe confuse this QB?
They absolutely had to have that third down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get the third down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
The Wildcats with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. First down, 10 yards to go.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions. Got to continue to get these first downs. Move quick. Don't be in a hurry.
And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day.
Well, we lost. Fuck it.
Getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return.
I'm so strange.
Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. This has been a good day for the offense and a particularly outstanding performance from the quarterback. And he's thrown it all over the place. Been a bit of a mismatch, candidly, Jesse.
I think there were high expectations for this guy coming into the year, but I don't know if anyone thought it would look this good. He has been so dialed in today. When he's doing the work during the week leading up to the game, boy, oh boy, it shows up on game day. He's got a lot of talent, but you combine the mental approach to that talent, this guy's virtually unstoppable.
No!
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. With the catch, it's Barry. He's brought down to the 49. That is well short of the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. The Sooners will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the ball runs at the 4 and find its way into the end zone for a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Yeah,
Finds a soft spot. Out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A big pickup here as they try to put together a scoring drive. Wants to throw on first down. Got him downfield. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33. Kentucky going quickly. They just keep firing. Got a man. It's Anger. Wrestled out of bounds at the 12, and another productive play on this drive. Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Finds his big tight end. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Back to pass on second down. Now improvising. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that third down play. He caught it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
Just over 50 seconds to go. They're trying to pull off a comeback, and they'll need to get this onside kick to do it. Got room to work.
Yeah, and this is why you put your team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it.
No.
Smart offense. I love it, man. Make them use that timeout. Run the football. I can run the football and let that clock now tick inside of a minute. I'm in great situation to win this football game. Just be smart and keep that thing running.
He'll do it himself. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Quarterback on the keeper. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on 4.
We got a chance.
Running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed. He's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space. How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. Return on that one for a touchback. They'll put this one in play for a snap of the drive from the 25. Going right to work up top. Finds the tight end.
Man, that clock is ticking, so we've got to make sure. I understand if I don't get the first down, I got to get out of bounds. I think he should have got out of bounds to stop this clock. This offense, they got to hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage, and start running some plays.
He picks up the first down, scoots out of bounds. They got 18 seconds to work with. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. That's reeled in. It's Anger. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways. We're just going over the top. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my